Okay, hey guys, I apologize for the lighting. I'm in my grandmother's kitchen. The lighting is not the greatest in here, but we're going to be quickly planting up the dwarf burning bush that we have a video upcoming about. We're creating a garden bed in the front, which we'll be planting this dwarf burning bush in. But I just opened it up today. I received it. I actually received it last week, thought it was another box, and I didn't even open it up. But it's a very healthy plant because it survived and even has some brand new shoots that survived being in that box for almost a week. So we've been letting it kind of soak the roots here in water until we planted it up. We ran out of daylight today on creating the garden bed in the front, so we won't be able to plant it up today. So it's been sitting for so long, I'm just going to do a temporary planting in this little pot in some potting soil until we can put it in the ground tomorrow. I just don't want to risk it not being in nutrients any longer. So, okay guys, I just thought I'd film it. You guys can join me while I pop this up. Again, this is a dwarf burning bush that we got from Gurney's. It is a bare root plant, as you can see, and it is a 12 to 18 bare root plant. They have them very affordable. This one was $19.99. You can buy hedges, so they sell them like 3 and 5, and I think even more than that together, which you get kind of a little bit more of a discount. But again, this one was $19.99 on Gurneys.com. And I'm excited. I always wanted a dwarf burning bush. I'm not that big on putting red in the garden, but I prefer, like, you know, purples and pinks as far as the flowers. But that's for the blooming month. So that's for spring, summer. But when it comes to fall and winter, I do like the reds and the burgundies and the oranges and all those beautiful fall winter colors. And so this burning bush will just kind of add that and get that kick started. Okay guys, so let's come along and get this planted. Plant it up quickly. I'm going to put a little bit of first put a little bit of soil in here. Okay, I'm going to put it in. And like I said, this is just temporary. This is just going to be in here overnight until I have time to put it in the ground tomorrow. But it's been sitting up for so long, and it just was a trooper surviving. I just don't want to make it to stress it anymore. So we're just going to go ahead and pot it up in a temporary 4-inch pot here. I think this is maybe it's a 3-inch pot. I don't know. All right, guys, so we got it. Okay, guys, so here we go. So I'm just gonna water it in, guys, really quick. We have this these saucers that I got from Dollar Tree. They come in sets of 6, and they come in different sizes, and so you get like a set of 6 for $1. So it's really good, and they're reusable. And they so if you have some plants where you can't find good saucers underneath for your indoor plants or whatever, you can get these. You can't beat the price. So let's go ahead and get it watered in. Gonna get it really well because it's been lacking in water. I haven't filled too high with soil, but that's okay. This is all just temporary. Wonderful. And these saucers work so well, guys. Okay guys, so we're done. We have it all potted up here and it's ready to go. Again, this is just a temporary potted until I can get this in the ground tomorrow into our new garden bed we're creating out front. It's been stressed for so long being in the box, and I didn't know it. I didn't know it had been delivered, so it's been again in the box for probably close to a week. So I didn't want to, not even for one more night, leave it out of the soil. It's been holding up really well for what it's had to go through, so let's not make it suffer anymore. So again guys, this is a dwarf burning bush. Let's talk a little bit about dwarf burning bushes. So because this is dwarf, it's only going to get about 4 to 6 feet tall and wide, which is very different from the native burning bush. Also, it's not as aggressive as the native burning bushes, so you don't have to worry about it seeing itself a lot and taking over your yard or getting into your foundation if it's planted near the home. So those are all good things to have in the garden, but the very best thing about this is the color. Oh my God, the color. So I've been saying for so long, ever since I became familiar with this plant, that I gotta find a way to add that in the garden. So again, this came from Gurney's. This was a 12 to 18 inch. It's advertised as a 12 to 18 inch bare root plant, and it cost $19.99. And again, $19.99, and that's a pretty good price, I think. And so here it is, and not bad. It's a pretty healthy plant for that amount. They also sell them in hedges, guys, so you can get up to like like 3, 5, 10, and I think even more than 10, because they are beautiful in hedges as well. So let's talk about color. So in springtime, the leaves leaves out to a beautiful jade green, and so you got this cute little nice looking plant. It's a nice looking plant that kind of doesn't need much pruning at all. But come fall, the green leaves turn a scarlet red, and a beautiful red, and it adds a lot of color, fall color. And to the winter, it even wants to hold on to its leaves for a while, and so you get that beautiful color going into winter as well. So it's very beautiful. It's very slow growing. The dwarf type is, so it doesn't grow very much. I think maybe 4 inches a growing season is what I read, but that's not bad. It will just take some time to get to the 4 feet tall, but you can enjoy the color in the meantime. So guys, what are you waiting for? Add this to your garden. Dwarf burning bush. Thanks guys.